Ooh, yeah, shame-free life.
Hey, peace and blessings to your family. Hope you're doing well. This is Ronald Zion. If you are in the Midwest or Southeast, I'm pretty sure, I'm confident that you probably have in your presence what's behind me, and that is snow. I just want to talk to all of those today whose confidence have been eroded because of chaos, whose confidence have been eroded because of setbacks and adversities that came from out of nowhere without warning and just sideswipe you on your journey in life, on the freeway to your destiny or your purpose, and it left you injured. And part of that injury is also your confidence that was fractured. You know, oftentimes in life, just like the word says that in the book of Job, that a man who's born of woman or a woman who's born of woman is of a few days and full of trouble. So adversities and setbacks will happen. They oftentimes come without warning. If not, then we will be better prepared for them. Oftentimes, setbacks and adversities come by the way of unsuspected hands. It was King David that said that, you know what? If it was my own enemy that betrayed me and lifted up his heel against me, then I would be able to accept it and understand it. But it was the one who took sweet counsel with me, that we went to church together, we preached together, we did seminars together, we were in business together, we were in the same family together, we were neighbors, we were homies, we were schoolmates, that lifted up his heels or her heels against me. Setbacks and adversities that injure confidence. Oftentimes the very thing that we're praying for, the very thing that we're fasting for and believing for, is staring at us eye to eye, soul to soul in the mirror. What if I submit to you that you are the very answer to the problem? That you are the conclusion and the solution to that adversity? I'm mindful that individuals that have such a passion about a certain thing, and I mean, every time you see them, every time you hear them, you can hear the passion. The energy just reeks from their skin pores. They're just all about this one thing, whatever it is, whether it's writing a book, starting a business, starting a nonprofit. I'm tired of seeing so much domestic violence. Something's got to be done about that. Hey, well, listen, you are the answer. Well, I'm tired of seeing, the homeless situation. Somebody's got to do something. You are the answer. I'm tired of so much injustice and people are being sentenced and they're innocent and these people are just rotting away in prison. You are the answer. I'm just tired of seeing people, just getting the bumps and bruises of life and not able to bounce back but there's so much potential in them. You are the answer. I'm tired of going to these stores and paying overpriced money for items and whatnot. There's got to be an answer besides Amazon. There's got to be an answer besides Walmart that's gobbling up so many grocery stores and chains. You are the answer. I'm tired of not being promoted and everybody's being promoted over me. I know I should go back to school and maybe that's a holdback. You are the answer. So I'm saying all of that to say this, is that at the end of the day, we make a lot of excuses, but we still have to look at that man or that woman in the mirror. Because could it be that the Most High God is saying, I got your back, but I need you to get in position to slay this Goliath? You see, it was King David who was anointed king, but he still had to face off with a problem because he was a solution. And oftentimes we don't get the solution that we're praying for, that we're fasting for, that we're believing for, because we lack the confidence, because of fear, or because of what somebody else thinks or what someone else says. We won't get in position to face off with the problem because the solution is on the inside of us. So I just want to encourage you today that whatever it is that have held you back for years, for doing whatever it is that's on the inside of you to do, because you're waiting for someone to knight you. You're waiting for someone to anoint you. Listen, King David was anointed to be king long before Samuel placed the oil on his head. Some of you all will get that next week. King David was anointed by the Most High God to be the king of Israel long before Samuel was born, long before Noah was born, long before Abraham was born, and long before Eve was pulled out of the very essence of Adam. King David was already anointed to be king. And it was already a known fact in the mind of the Most High God that he would have to face off with a problem in the land by the name of Goliath, and that he would win. But King David had to have the confidence, regardless of being rejected, regardless of being abandoned. And it's also said that by many scholars that King David's mother was basically a side piece of his father, Jesse. So you know the story that goes as such, that his brothers didn't like him. They rejected him. They ostracized him. They kicked him to a curve. He was null and void in their mind. Well, part of that was because we don't even have the same mother. Your mama was nothing but a $2 trick on the corner. Jesse just had a one-night fling with your mama, and here you are. So not only do we not like you because you're not like us, but we don't like you because you don't come from us. We don't have the same commonality as it relates to a mother. Yeah, he's your father, Jesse, but we don't have the same mother. So we just don't like you because we just don't like you. Out of all of that, which is a reality, David had such an inner confidence that though I am different, though I may be ostracized, though I may be rejected, and I'm fragmented and I'm broken because of the abandonment, I'm not received by the quote unquote circle and sphere of influence, I know who I am. And I know the God that I serve. And Yahweh loves me enough that he allowed me to be here right now. So therefore I will become king. And not only that, any Goliath that comes my way is going to get done. Even in the midst of being fragmented, even in the midst of his confidence being eroded and being destroyed, he still had some confidence on the inside. If it was nothing more than just a grain of sand in the Sahara Desert of not having confidence, he still had a grain of confidence to be able to come to the plate and come to the war zone and say, you know what, Goliath, I'm taking your head off today. You know what? I was made for this position to be king. I may not be liked. I may not be popular. I may not look like a king, but I'm ordained to be that. So let me step into that position. What is it that you are running from? Are you running from your Goliath, your problem? When you're praying to God to rescue you, when he has called you to slay that problem, to be a problem solver. What are you running from? Are you running from the reality that God has chosen you to do something that's completely off the chart and you don't know how in the world you're going to get it done? That's why he chose you. Because he wants you to have confidence in him and his wisdom to choose you, but he wants you to have the confidence in yourself, woman, in yourself, man, to be able to show up and do it. So I hope this is a blessing to you, 2022, to surround yourself with people that don't just see your now, but they can discern your later. You don't need now people around you. They want to treat you like a patient. They want to treat you like you're impotent. They want you to stay in a position or a place of being obscure, in a place of being broken, in a place of being a victim. But when you begin to surround yourself with a supporting cast that says that, you know what? Yes, I know you've gone through that. I was there with you, or I heard about it. It was disastrous, but you're greater than that. Yes, I know you had to experience that, and you are a recipient of the residual effect of what happened to you, but you're greater than that. Yes, I know that you had to go through all of that fire, but guess what? You're pure gold. And I see more to you and more in you than what you went through, because I see you going to. So I hope this is a blessing to you. And as I always say, and I will continue to say, that your life, your precious life, the gift that the Most High God has given you to be a trailblazer and not a pathfinder, to be a solution and a conclusion in the midst of adversities and problems. Your life begins when you say so. Until next time, peace and blessings. Living that shame-free life.
Yeah, shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life, yeah. Shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life.